Welcome to Uncut. My name is Super Hype. You already know how I do it. I have all the exclusive interviews when it comes to Trinidad. And today I'm joined with our brethren of mine some way back since school days. He goes by the name of Trinidad Killer. Killer, what's going on?
Good afternoon. First of all, I want to say good afternoon to everyone.
Yeah?
Everyone who is locked on to this interview today, because this interview going to give you everything about the music industry, because I is a youth man in the industry long, and anybody know me go tell you that. And I'm hurt to see that I am an artist represent Trinidad. And this is how I have been treated in the music industry.
But before we get into that, let's go back. Who is Trinidad Killer? Let's talk about the journey.
Trinidad Killer is a humble youth man, come from poor beginnings.
Yeah. Where you grew up?
I grew up in Arima, born and raised in Arima, number 2 Cleaver Road, Arima.
I know you went Fire Rivers because you were same school. We were in the same school
together, and you don't know how I used to come to school fight. I never had it good. I come from poor beginnings, poor family. Father was never around. After Fire Rivers Junior Sec, I ended up getting expelled from school. You know that? With Joshua Martin. And I dropped out of school and never went back to school after that.
Serious?
I never went back to
So
school.
what was life like? What was the next step?
Well, I had to go out there and look for it as a man, because I come from a poor beginning. My father wasn't around. You understand me? My mother, 5 children. Sometimes when my mother explained what she do for we, to send we to school, used to go in grocery and shoplift because the burden was too heavy. 5 children, no father around. She had to send we to school, make sure we get education, make sure we have something to eat. You understand me? Never had it easy growing up. And then after, my mother was in a relationship with a man, and it was a whole abusive relationship with the man beating up my mother, and I as a youth man couldn't stand to see that. I couldn't stand seeing that as a youth man, that my mother with a person and this person is taking advantage of her. So I decided to leave and go on the streets. At the age of 14 years, I end up on the street, and I fending for myself from day till now.
14. Were you living on the street, literally?
I live all about. I live on the streets. I live by people, because at the end of the day, when you leave your mother's house and you go on out there, you have to defend it, you know. Remember, you're a man. So I had a little friend, Jovan Pamponet. You know Jovan Pamponet? You know he dead now, right?
Serious?
Yeah, Logger. That was my schoolmate. You understand? So when I leave school, when I leave school, when I was going to school, I used to go by him. I used to go to school. His mother used to take care of me as a child.
Like a child.
You understand? She used to take care of me as a child. That was my personal friend. When my mother couldn't think and the burden get too tough and I leave, I end up by people. And where I end up is on a drug block, selling weed, selling cocaine, guns, ammunition, everything going on right there. And I going to school from there. You understand? Seeing Piper coming, getting the cocaine, I tell you, at the age of 12, 13 years, 14 years, some people does really say they know about the ghetto, but they know nothing about the ghetto. I going to school from on a drug block every minute, police running in. I just get so emotional when I start to talk about Super High, boy. You fold your arm because you can't believe it, because plenty people watching Trinidad Killer and feel Trinidad Killer come here yesterday. I wrong a long time now. Fighting. I never grew up with my family, and I never grew up with my family. You know, my brother, my sister, I miss my family so much. My biggest dream in life is to achieve my goal of being an entertainer and go back home and take care of my family, boy. Because I know I come from poor beginnings. My brother, my sister, my mother, all of them, you understand me? You understand? My dream is to open a Trinidad Killer Foundation. I open a Trinidad Killer Foundation where people could come and get help when the man come by.
All right, so let's talk about the musical journey. So you said at age 13, 14, you grew up on the block. This family took you in like their own, and from there you went to school. But when were you introduced to music? Because before singing, you actually did DJing. Right? So when did this musical journey started?
This musical journey started from a young age. I always liked singing, you know. But here what I used to do, because where I grew up, we grew up together, you know, Bungie Gallin, RKG, That is in Cleaver Road.
Yeah.
Bungie Gallon used to live right round the corner from me. Yeah, Cleaver Road. RKG was Bungie Gallon neighbor.
Serious?
Yeah. On Friday evening, we go up in Arima. All of we come from the drag mall. Benjai, Scarface.
Yeah, Scars, yeah, for sure.
Squeezy Rankin, all them long time. We used to be in Arima. Men pouring out hat them time I young. Pouring out hat and men chanting and winner take all. You understand? And I listening to them fellas and I listening to what they're saying. And I go on a next chant out and using them lyrics. No, I telling you as a
pirate, they are pirate.
Pirate you call that long time.
Pirate.
They used to call that long time. I don't afraid to come on a camera and say that because I real. I used to take these fellas' lyrics and go other places and win out. When it have a chant out there, I put in the whole thing. And after a while I say, boy, you're getting good at this thing, boy. You understand me? And I go all about and start to build a name. Everybody used to call me, he's a pirate. He's a pirate. He's a pirate. You understand me? Because I go take the thing and twist it and to my likeness.
Yeah.
You understand?
So, all right, you actually were featured on Synergy Soca Star tour, yeah.
Synergy Soca Star.
So, was that right after that pirate thing, or there was a
Now far after that, because when I started to grow, you understand me? Remember, man wouldn't stay one way all the time, you know.
Yeah.
Started thing and I say a song and good and people come and congratulate me. Yeah boy, you could thing. And I used to go home now and try to make up my own thing and put my own words together. You understand, man? Do little things like these now.
Yeah.
And do my own thing and just cut it out and realize that I was born for this because I used to go in Fire Rivers, you know that, and win the chant out.
You keep second. I used to beat you.
You used to beat me because you're a comedian. You understand? You're a comedian. You used to beat me, but from back then, you know, it's real entertainment. Real entertainment.
I get Jackie Jacket.
I can remember I used to go fet and stand up and watch show on the stage and just waiting for the man to say, who come in for this mic?
Yeah.
I've been on stage with everybody you ever think in the music industry. I've been on the stage with Marshall Montano, Bungie Gallon, Iowa George. You understand me? Men know how talented I is, but men wouldn't give me that opportunity.
All right, so tell me about this Synergy thing. How you was introduced to it and why you chose to go down that Synergy Soca Star route?
Well, long time before I really think I like soca, I used to sing soca. Soca I singing.
Yeah.
I love soca because soca is a thing from Trinidad and Tobago. And I always loved my soca. So I was never into the zest music. I was always into the soca now, boy. You understand? So
you remember the song you sang in Synergy Soca Star?
Yeah, I come into that. I always like the soca. So I see competition going on. I said, let me take a chance and enter. You understand, man? Never know what could end up. Why you doing that? Tell me why you doing that.
Who won that year though?
Umi Makano.
Oh, yeah,
I could tell you everything will go on.
Yeah.
I could tell you Umi Makano win that year. The year before that was Fireball.
No, but what was the name in that show?
Killer D.
Killer D.
Yeah.
Killer D.
One time is Hands. Hands is a problem. TC, come on! You understand me? I could tell you I go way back with all these men and these men know my potential.
All right, so after Synergy Soca Star, Umi won the competition.
Yeah.
Life goes on. What happens to Killer?
I keep trying. Anywhere I seen it have an opportunity to try to go to all kind of studio. I remember going to a studio, a man say, me, I can't work with you, but you don't know discipline. And when I get my break the other day, he come back to work with me. But me calling no name is for Tombstone. I's a man real, you know.
Yeah,
and I just watch everything what's going on.
Yeah.
You understand? So when I get a break, a man can come and use me for my talent. A man can use me for my talent, Jed.
So after Synergy Soca Star, I think your DJ career started.
Well, yeah. I go say yeah because after so much of years trying, and I realized it ain't working, I say I had to switch and adapt to something else.
Yeah.
So I pick up the mic man trade.
Yeah.
That is when I meet up with Selector Bass, Jason.
All right, so take your time because a lot of people know you from this time. So take your time and explain how you end up linking up with Bass and them.
I can't really remember direct, but I used to link with a fella in Mova. I ain't calling no name because name is for Tombstone. And while linking up, all of them used to come in the yard. Rooftop. Plenty people go remember Rooftop. I used to have some of the wettest parties long time.
When CD making was an
CD,
art.
when we invent CD making, I
CD
see
making
men
was a
making
art,
CD
yeah.
now. When me saw Jason and Bass make a CD, it
CD.
was problems.
It was a CD.
Everybody running down. I tell you, sometimes we have about 10 CD to make, boy. At $3,000 as youth men, I telling you, coming up. Because we are wrong a circle and everybody in the circle so talented. You understand me? That time Akim 5.0 was no way in the picture. Yeah. It was me, Jason, Bass, and Salty. Salty was bad. Yeah. Real bad. Girls used to come out. You see like how young brother had a steam now? When you hear Salty in a party.
And they're from the same zone, eh?
Salty
a young brother.
When you see Salty in a party, everybody running out. That is the first man to make a girl strip naked as she born, just on the mic. With lyrics.
I will never forget the first time I saw Salty. I went back and work, boom, and I was like, yo, grab a man named Salty, you have to get he. Based on it. Yeah,
so we think and we started thinking then 5.0, Akim 5.0 started to come around.
Yeah.
And used to be bringing him in the camp, he started to roll with we, he started playing music. So it was me, Bass, Jason, Salty, and Akim.
Yeah.
You understand me? When we hold a party, it's in a room to a space to hold people. We come like brothers, cooking when the day come. Eating, everybody liming, drinking. We used to think while we in the yard here, boy, we go down and keep something. Now you call, magnet. Quasi, pick up your phone. This one call, that one call, and 2 is a party. You understand me? That is how influential we was. We was on all boat ride. Sometimes we had 6, 7 party a night, but money started to make and people started to get greedy. You understand me? And then little funny movements started happen, and this one branch off and that one branch off, and everybody branch off, and everybody just started to do their own thing.
Right. And that was the birth of Trinidad Killer.
That was the birth of Trinidad Killer, where I branch off by myself, you know, and used to total little feelings because Akim come and take Salty and go, and that's how he and Salty started rocking, you know. Salty used to rock with we first in the Bass Kicker family, you know. And he come now and take Salty and go on with Salty, and 2 of them start to work together now, boy.
All right, so you in the dark now, no Bass Kicker, your chanting skill, you're home in your place, dark room. What is Killer to do? What happened?
What is Killer to do? What is Killer to do? I start to think, well, I never give up because I know I am a very talented youth man. So I used to make myself present at all them party. Everybody in the industry know me because
I know there's a story about you getting in parties. How you getting in these parties?
I used to storm this party, boy. Men feel like I get my break just so I used to storm party. If a party starting 10 o'clock in the night, I go in there from 4, 5 o'clock in the evening. And when I reach in the party, help a man move a tent, help this like I working in the party. And when time coming down, see if I get in a band. If I in get a band, I go in the toilet and wait until they say clear the venue. No, this is seriousness. I wait in the toilet. I swear to God, if I last should fall long here, boy, I in the toilet, at time I in the toilet. You all need to clear the venue, anybody who not thinking because I ain't get no band. I do some man pull the door because they doing routine check. Hey boy, I in here. I stay in there when the party start, I outside. That's how I used to get in them party. Just to wait in front of the stage and wait for Marshall or Bungie or one of them say, somebody come from the crowd and take this mic. I was the first man to reach on the stage because I know I have a talent and I want people to see my talent. So I'm not just saying down on my talent because I go to all kind of people I go to for help and they never help me.
So you finally got your break, God managed.
I ain't get no break yet.
What do you mean?
I ain't get no break. You remember it's now I bossing up.
God managed you go.
2020 is now I boss.
Now God managed you go was 2019?
2019 or 2020, there's somewhere around
2019, 2020.
That is when I boss.
No, but
yo, I get up. Yeah, oh gunman in your hole come.
Right.
I stopped doing music and I decide I want to start a business because it ain't working out. Yeah. So I started hustle and thing and build up a fruit shed.
The fruits, right.
I started to sell my little fruits and my little thing. My father come and dead and leave some land for him. And he gave me a spot and with the hustling, I was a fella real determined. when I say I put my mind to something and I had to get it, I had to get it. I real determined. I started hustle and I started build my house because at the end of the day I say, boy,
yeah, that's something.
I had to have something. After my father wasn't around for about 23 years, he come back me and he tried to tie it off, make ends meet.
You come and get something, inherit a land too.
I inherit a piece of land, he gave me a piece of land.
It didn't come like he come with nothing, he come with something.
Correct, is right. But here the part I come into that now, eh?
Oh God, back in that?
Never take nothing from family, boy. Blessed the child who have his own. The Bible say that. You understand? Father come back me and he think I say, Daddy, I fed up rent. When the father there, the father leave one set of land. Say I want a piece of land to build a house and I want to open a little business. I go on up there. I had a little friend from in New York too, used to really assist me and help me and thing. You understand me? And she give me a little start and I build a little shop, and from the money there, I start to build my little house.
Yeah.
Come and sell 2 pieces of land for him, get a little money, you know. But my father does use drugs. You understand? So, you know, as an addict, any minute, you could switch up. You understand? So, within the vibe now, things start to get a little tough, but my house done going up, you know. A big 3-bedroom house with swimming pool, everything, you know. Yeah, now started building because I hustling. When I send a piece of land for him, I get a percentage, but he only taking the money and smoking it out, drinking it out, drug. So when he come back and he had nothing, he start to watch my thing now. You understand me? Then after all of a sudden, family start to come in, aunt, this one, that one. My own father sent gunman to kill me for my own thing. You understand? I had to leave everything and run. After I say, well, here we're going on. This is what I want. I want to build a little food shed, and
I remember the food shed.
And I want to
build your place.
Build my place. You understand me? Real bacchanal in and out. My father come and break in the place, gone with all my money, gone with all my clothes, gone with all my shoes. This come say, son, somebody break the place. 2 weeks after I get to find out he was with a bag up in Temple Street, selling all them things. See me once at a Jordan thing, so I don't know is he. You understand me? Family start to come and start to come because they realize the spot where is a main spot too.
Main spot.
Real money, that spot making $8,000 and $9,000 a day.
That you build up.
I build that. You understand me? But they realize how I prosper in that, but nothing wasn't going on all the time. And I
so
think,
you had to leave all that?
I had to leave all that. My mother, when the bacchanal start, gunmen come by the shop threatening me thing. Bacchanal, my mother say, Kearney, you know, if you know we're good for you, if you know we're good for you, you go. She said, I dream 3 hole, 3 bodies and only blood. Because my mother is a very spiritual person. My mother grew up in church. You understand me? We never used to miss a church. And every time is a church, we in church. We mother never, so I know the Bible and thing, you understand?
Yeah.
I know my scriptures, I know my thing, I born and go in church, so a man can tell me about God. You understand? So she come and tell me that and say, well, boy, I just leave. And I end up behind a building on the avenue, sleeping 66 on the avenue.
Wow.
You understand? Them end up with everything, the shop, everything. I was so hurt. I feel like I could have taken my own life and commit suicide. You understand? I feel like I could have commit suicide.
After you work so hard to create that.
After I worked so hard to create this whole thing and say, well, yes,
thinking
now
that's the way out. That
is the way out because
years
I tried the entertainment, I give up on entertainment. You understand me? Then after, I living behind a building. I lived behind a building for about a month, boy. No, and nobody know. Because me ain't coming out and...
You workers at 66, no?
I leaving in the morning before anybody come 5 o'clock, I gone.
So, them brothers, Frank and all work 66.
None of them didn't know.
Frank now going on know.
Yeah, none of them didn't know. I living behind 66 for a month. Wow. Some people feel like I had it easy, you know. And like, I just boss on Trinidad Killer and manage. The reason how I just go on, because I know what it takes for me to reach this level and I'm not taking push-ups.
Why you choose 66 though?
Huh?
Why you choose 66?
That is the heart of Port of Spain. You understand me? And plus, nobody ain't really there. And in the back there, a bathroom. Thing where you can take a little bit, so I moving with my bag. I living in a book bag.
Yeah. So where did Gunman and She Hole came from?
Well, while living behind the building, I went down on my knees and pray, boy. And I asked God, I said, what I do wrong? I had to be going through all this strife and all this tribulation. I fed up what to do. And say my prayers and went and sleep the next day. The next day I wake up. I said, let me try back the music thing, boy. And I started going to the studio. I started record. That is when I record my first song. Then I ram it, and then I stick it. That's how you like. That's how you like. In your conco tung tung. And I started to get a little play on the streets, and the radio started to play it. Star Bright, I called Star Bright. I said, Star Bright, I have a tune here, but I want you give me a little forward on the radio. He said, send it for him, and it started to play because it was on a popular rhythm. The potential jump off back. You understand? So a man called me and tell me, he said, I have $1,000 for you to come and sing in a party. But at that time, I feel I was being victimized because I know the amount of work I just pour out now, boy. And people know when Trinidad Killer come a party, he is going to perform for money. You understand? So I find that was a little too much, and I end up blanking the work. And end up in the same party the morning singing for free. They watch at me and laugh at me. I end up in the same party singing for free. And the man say, watch you.
Your dog.
Your dog. You was offering you 1,000, you come. But you come and sing for free. But not knowing that at the same time when Philip Alexander was passing with the phone, living in your house, trying to raise your family in a law-abiding manner.
Before that, man.
No! I never went in the studio to record a song. Right there in that party, the song happened. You're telling me then?
Wow.
Philip Alexander was singing on the thing, living in your house, trying to raise your family in a law-abiding manner at 9 o'clock in the morning, gunman in your hole, and somebody edited and
put
the Alexander, no, they put the Alexander, the Philip Alexander with the video from the party inside, gunman in your hole, and everybody dancing. You understand me? And put it on social media, and it went viral. And after that, like somebody take the vocals from where I was singing, gunman in she hole, clean it up. Take Philip Alexander voice, clean it up, put it on the rhythm, make an edit, and put it on YouTube. I never went in the studio one day to record Gunman in the Hole.
Yet.
Never.
So, no, but Gunman in the Hole are lyrics, man?
No. When you listen Gunman in the Hole, Gunman in the Hole is a minute and something, you know. I never went. It's after the tune bust.
That song
then
you never record?
Never record. Then after I went and recorded on a next rhythm, and it did never catch it. Get a little views and get a little play. But that is the thing would send me viral. All right.
Let me talk about Digest. Well, so right off the heels of Gunman in She Hole was Digest.
Yeah, no, not just so. Things that's happened for a reason. They start to fight me. With Gunman in your hole. When the tune blow up and get big, we Killer singing and he singing and he this and that. They start to fight. Then after a certain soca artist and a producer start to say, make a statement, ban Trinidad Killer from all fete, from singing dancehall in the carnival. You understand? But back then, it always had dancehall in carnival. You understand me? When Beanie Man coming in the carnival, popcorn coming in the carnival, it always a dance all in the carnival. So a man from Trinidad and Tobago who get a hit around that time, playing all over the world. This is what you're coming to say, ban Trinidad Killer from carnival. Well, I did not waste no time. Empire Jason had a rhythm. And he said, Killer, have a rhythm here. And I went down, and when I went down, I started vibes the rhythm. I was on the rhythm already. Potinsky was on the rhythm already. You understand me?
Big up Empire too.
Empire Jason, big up yourself. I was on the rhythm. Potinsky was on the rhythm. And I do so, and I say, well, bounce the rhythm, I'm a bill of vibes. And the first thing that come out my mouth when I hear that rhythm is, feel the power, feel the power, feel the power, feel the power. That was saying first now, feel the power, and closing my eye. And then after I mix it in and the nice sweet soca, feel the power, feel the power. I build a song right there. Then after the same time, they come and lock down. Some people listening that song and then understand the heights in that song yet, you know. When I say, Juve morning, we coming down. Truck passing through Chinatown. When I say that, Chinatown, Charlotte Street. You remember the big thing?
Yeah, I don't know.
The big balloon star, so no truck.
Party.
It's not Chinatown party.
It's Charlotte Street.
It's Charlotte Street. I talking about days where the truck does pass for carnival.
Juve, long time, was downtown Port of Spain.
Truck used to pass up Charlotte Street.
Downtown Port of Spain had all the vibes Juve long time.
Correct, that's right. All the vibe. You understand? So then when they come and buy over the whole Charlotte Street, they pass big things, so nothing can pass. If the truck pass, then it go hit that. So I say, we is Trinidadians. Bolusta, we licking it down and we coming. Juve morning, we coming down. Truck passing through Chinatown. Glass of a hand sipping the rum. And I'm not running from the sun. I'm not running from the sun. Rum in my vein. Rum in my vein. Sun in my face. Taking a wine, don't watch no face. I hope I mightn't be out of place. I know I would have bucked you in the right place. And then after now,
because why are they in bucked in the right place? All the time she playing antisocial.
All the time she playing antisocial, so it's carnival time and the rum soaking.
In the right, around the right corner.
Around the right corner is waist. You understand me? Some people don't understand.
Nah,
people listening.
I love that
people
song.
Listening my songs and then listening my lyrics and my content. You understand? And I didn't even have the digest while I in the thing now. I started saying Zest was trending at the point in time. So I started singing in the studio, digest. A woman who said down in the studio, she nah, don't put that there. You're fucking up this song. Sorry for my obscene language. Don't put that there. You spoil the whole song. I said, spoil the. I said, that go there. And I put it.
How she feeling now, boy?
I bet you telling me. I tell she that the other day. I have a friend, eh? I said, don't possess. When it boss, I said, don't possess it there. Remember, I singing for the streets. I singing for everybody, you know.
So off this spinner that you had the juice?
Yeah.
How that went?
Well, the digest juice, I come and pick up that business in the bad time in Corona.
Yeah.
When nothing could not come in and, you know, money wasn't playing and all them things.
Right.
So I could not really afford it, but it's still in the making,
right.
The digest juice.
But within Corona, you still came up with Miss Corona.
Miss Corona, as the song cock up. Miss Corona.
You team up with tech songs.
Tech song, yeah. I call tech song. I say, boy, I have a combination for we to do here, boy. Come. Tech song come in. Them time after the carnival, I built a big studio, you know, ask tech song.
I know.
Real big, fully equipped. You understand? And I used to give real youth opportunity, come in the studio, record.
You ever heard about that youth called Ace?
Ace, I hear the name.
Manage it.
Yeah.
All right. He wasn't in the studio?
No.
Okay.
Young brother and all pass through the studio. That is when young brother.
Just so. Ace is actually the cameraman, honey. But anyhow, go ahead.
That is him there?
Yeah.
He's not no entertainer. He has to stay behind the camera.
But go ahead, Killer. Yeah, brother, bless up.
Young brother, all of them used to pass through the studio. Everybody, I used to get everybody. I never really used to charge a man for a record, you know, thing, and everybody passed through the studio. But within Corona, I come and sell out everything. Because
Corona
remember,
pressure.
Corona pressure, remember, as an entertainer and I get paid from entertainment.
All right. So during that Corona thing, a lot of rumors came about. A lot of speculations.
Yeah.
One is the Obia thing.
The Obia thing, I want to give you that story bad about.
I don't really want to know the story, but do you really deal up with?
No, you're mad. Let me give you the story because I want the people and them to know the truth.
I don't really want the story.
I ain't giving you the whole story, but
I
gave you the long and short. Killer. No, I need to give you the long and short.
No, I don't want to show you with that.
Yeah.
I want to show you with this. There's also a rumor about you on Tobago on a beach with a man.
Yeah. Tarnish my name and I have to live with that for the rest of my life. And these fellas and them know that is not true.
So you're not a homosexual?
No.
All right.
Live with that because sometimes I'm walking down the road and a man saying, Bola man, look Bola man, look Bola man, look Bola man. You understand? Me Bola man. You understand? But the only thing that's keep me going because I know to myself, I'm not on that.
All right. I heard about you being arrested too. You spent some time locked up?
Nothing big, nothing major. But you know, coming up, you're being misled and certain things happen. It had time for improvement too as well now, boy.
Okay.
You understand me? So I've been to prison and I changed.
All right.
Because
so
I realized I didn't want to be
rumors here. So the rumor about homosexuality is not true?
No.
The rumor about black magic?
No.
Not true. Rumor about jail is true.
Yeah.
Keep it in jail.
Yeah, I an honest fella.
All right.
You understand me? And I have nothing to lie about and I have nothing to be ashamed about. When I leave my mother's house, I end up on the streets. I have been in illegal activities. You understand me?
Yeah.
I've been to prison, but after a while I was able to find myself.
And find yourself.
You understand me?
I respect you for that.
And change. I've been to every prison in Trinidad and Tobago singing. When I come out of prison, Golden Grove, I went back to Golden Grove and sing, went back to MSP and sing, went back to Carrera and sing, went back to Santa Rosa and sing. You understand me? And everybody, when they see me, they did not believe in it's me.
Yeah.
How this guy transformed. You understand me?
Oh, you mean
I had a different kind of feeling.
You mean like the officers?
Yeah, the officers and them, and
Right.
everywhere they just raised me up high and mighty. You understand me? To know that I passed through this institution.
Yeah. All right, so let's fast forward to 2020. 2022, sorry. 2022 carnival wasn't the typical carnival we are accustomed to.
Yeah.
Because of that, music was kind of weird.
Yeah.
Right? There wasn't a lot of music for 2022, but nevertheless, we still enjoy the music. We still had songs of our personal likeness. One song that really stood out, we must say, is Malik Bamboo.
Yeah.
Some people actually said that was actually the road match, although that we didn't have a road for 2022.
Yeah. And I find that is wrong.
You decided to jump on that rhythm too.
Yeah.
With your rendition of a song.
Yeah, come down from there.
Come down from there. Which I would say there's an argument there where this is concerned that the saying or the slang that you use in the song came from a radio personality.
That it came from no radio personality. So long time when your mother tell you, hey, come down from there.
No, but Killer, to
You
be
understand
fair,
me?
I don't get Jackie Jacket.
Come down from there a long time.
There was a popular live during the COVID time that slang come down from there came from. Let's not pretend that you...
It's not pretending, but come down from there a long time. And
No,
once
but
nobody in
come down from
copyright
there,
that,
yes.
once that not copyright and nobody in copyright, that belongs to nobody. You understand?
All right.
That is a slang from long time. Come down from there. Come down from
So
there.
drink your water, mind your business.
Drink your water and mind your business.
You don't think that was a couple from?
That was a wrong long time. Drink your water. You see me, I drinking my water and mind. That is a wrong long time. All these slangs is a wrong long time.
So where did you get the concept from?
Eh?
Come down from there. Where you get it from?
No, but I realize it trending.
Yeah.
And I decide, let me make a song with it.
So it's safe to say you got it from Hakeem then?
No.
Where you realize it trending from?
No, it's trending. Everybody using it. Not Hakeem alone.
From where?
Not Hakeem alone. Everybody using it. What do you mean he bird that? And a girl called me. You know when I sing that song, a girl called me and say, she called in because that she slang. So who slang it really is? I have that message in my phone right here.
All right.
A girl, she says she's a popular TikTok person and she used to use that song, come down from there.
No, I'm just saying
so
what
who
I
slang
say.
it really it is?
I
realize the thing trending, everybody using it. I decide to take it and run with it.
No, I would add and I would say that the lyrics that you put around the trending term was creative.
I just get Jack the jacket and Jim the gym boots. I didn't really pen the song.
Ooh.
I come up with the idea. You understand? Because what was going on with me, I've been writing plenty music and I don't want a song the same all the time. Anybody can write a song, but not everybody can write a hit.
Jeez.
You understand?
Question, who wrote the song?
A guy from in this place, boy. Up in the ghetto up there, boy.
That we
St. Babs.
Guesses. Who from St. Babs?
A youth man, versatile. That is why I tell you that it have plenty.
I'm not familiar with versatile from St. Babs.
It have plenty talented artists in the industry, and they do have some way where they could
display this.
Display, you understand me?
So the season started to get deeper.
Yeah.
The song started gaining traction.
Yeah.
I saw you did a behind the scenes and the music video.
Yeah.
We are waiting the music video.
Yeah.
Events start to roll out now.
Yeah.
What's going on with Killer?
No, well, I get plenty bookings within the carnival season. I mightn't get bookings at the big shows, but it's a time I had 4 shows.
The ground love you.
The ground love me.
The ground love you and they support you.
They support me.
But what was going on with the big shows?
Well, you don't know. You don't know what's going on in the mafia.
Hold up. Do you think that you rub the industry the wrong way?
I wouldn't say that. You will say that?
Killer.
You will say that?
I would say that in to an extent. Let's go back a couple years, well, a couple months. There was a leak voice note with you and a certain individual. Don't mention the person's name. This person is a very influential person, and you leak the voice note.
Yeah, because I believe in the truth, the right thing. And you see, once you believe in the right thing, you go always get a fight. You understand me? Because where I come from, I know I come from nothing. And all these things were going on in the music industry had to stop. You understand?
No,
imagine a man telling me on a voice note that, well, I know something was up and it done so already, I can't do nothing. And think, imagine I calling a man and reasoning with it. And everybody could see that too, because you telling me I bring out a song. When you look on YouTube, 500,000 views, topping charts in Canada, topping charts in New York, and a competition where I had to go and pay my money and register. You understand me? For them to